Good morning, everyone. A little story for you. Oh, way back in the day, two knights stood to face each other, and they both unsheathed their weapons, ready to battle. And the first knight drew his long sword, confident he would defeat his opponent with his wit and skill. And then the second knight drew out this big, large block of cheddar cheese, and the first knight said to him, "Just exactly how do you expect to defeat me with that?" And the second knight replied, "Well, that's easy, of course. It's extra sharp." Welcome to Cheese Friday, and I've got a real treat for us today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Radical Geek YouTube channel, where we release several weekly videos, and on Sunday we host a live stream, affectionately coined Coffee Talk. But on Fridays, we have a special day where we call it Cheese Friday, where I bring out a new cheese that I get each week, and I give you a little bit of information about it, and then we go through what would be a normal sort of cheese kind of review, where we talk about its hardness, the appearance, the way it smells, and of course how it tastes. I will also tell you a little bit about the other properties of the cheese. And this week I was super excited because I had to pick up some emergency kind of little groceries, things that we ran out of. But and it was Costco. You know, I buy a lot of cheese at Costco. It was shockingly nice selection because they rotate things out. But what I actually found was River Farms Cheddar Gruyere cracked black pepper. So, River Farms is a larger company, but these cheeses that they make actually come from a small batch dairy, Burnett Dairy. It's a co-op, very groovy. They ping all of those things that we look for in keto lifestyles, or actually really in any healthy lifestyle that incorporates dairy into their diet, because their animals are well treated. It's all grass fed, grass finished, the whole 9 yards. It's a very, very nice dairy. And the special thing about this Wood River Farms cheese is that it is made by Wisconsin master cheesemakers. If you don't know what a master cheesemaker is, that is cheesemakers in Wisconsin that have gone through this 3-year intense program to perfect the making of cheese in specialized varieties. So the master cheesemakers then can put their master's mark on their products, which certifies that they've gone through all of the appropriate steps for the cheese making process. In addition to that, this Wood River Farms is a special kind of cheese. There are other companies who make cheddar Gruyere, but it's not a lot. It's not something you're going to see a lot of unless you look out in a special store that has a larger variety of cheese shops. So I'm really excited by it. The cheddar Gruyere, it's a blend of cheddar and Gruyere, obviously. And usually they are flavored. So you can find like some different chili flavored ones. There's definitely, like I said, this is the cracked black pepper. I believe there is a fennel flavor. It's really nice, a very great variety. And the cheddar Gruyere, because even though separately you don't always want to mix Gruyere cheese and cheddar cheese because their melting properties are not the same, if you use one of these combined cheeses, it's suddenly magical for melting and really excellent in baked goods where you're using cheese. So those are some great things to keep in mind. However, to me, these cheeses are often so great that I find them perfect for charcuterie. And if you are keto, you know that charcuterie is our one of our go-to staple jams for parties or just at home. They're excellent, and this is a great addition to that. It goes excellent with things like mustards or, uh, you know, if you have made yourself like a keto honey mustard, or if you've made yourself a keto jam and paired that with you know, I almost forgot the name for a second, a high key type cracker or something like that. Spectacular. It also goes well with berries, and it's just perfect eaten out of hand and excellent with my favorite pairing, which is the cured meats. So let's go ahead and rip this open. So, of course, don't ever use your knife to cut the plastic, but so do as I say, not as I do, which is the mantra of most YouTube live streams or things like that. But you know, I'm too lazy to edit. Get rid of our trash here. So I know that I've got to work on my camera placement here to get you a good up close, but you can see even from here, and I know it's too bright, but there, sorta, you can see the black peppercorn is really spread nicely throughout. It's got a great even distribution. There's not clumps, so I'm not going to bite into it, but they are hearty pieces. So if you don't like black pepper, you probably won't like this. But if you are a lover of black peppercorns like me, and you are often the person accused of putting too much pepper in the food, this cheese is great. And I will tell you, it is a semi-hard cheese. So it slices beautifully, cubes beautifully, will hold up to everything you need to do. It is that nice light cream yellow. I know with the bright camera lights it looks stark white, but I will tell you it's creamy, slight light beige. It's a cow's milk cheese. Gruyere and cheddars are both cow's milk cheese. And I mentioned about the Burnett Dairy having their, you know, beautifully treated animals. So, semi-hard. It's nice. It's not, so like sometimes when you smell Gruyere, it can be fairly pungent. But in this case, it's really gentle. It's got more of that nice nutty cheddary sort of smell. And then with just like that little bit of an after tang. Utter delight. And oh, that is heavenly. I might have to go and stock up some of this because wow. Wow. It is good. It is creamy. Sometimes like when you eat just plain old cheddar, it can get a little bit sticky in your mouthfeel and it's kind of dry. The blending of this has made it gentle. The finish is spectacular. You don't have like any cheese residue-ish experience. Oh man. Oh, so good. Let me tell you, I often tell you I love the cheeses and you should go get some, but that's because I'm crazy about cheese and there's never a really bad cheese. But I'm going to tell you, this is a top notch. This is something that if you have the opportunity to pick it up, you should grab it. It is spectacular. Top tier. All right, everyone. You have a great day, and I hope you like this Cheese Friday. And I have some good news for those of you. I've been assured that when the mascarpone comes in, they will ensure that they set aside 2 containers of it for me, so we will not be without our mascarpone, and then we can do our official cheese review. See you soon. Bye-bye.